Always tracking, always alerting. This is Storm Team 8.
Well, good morning, West Michigan. It is 4:42 now. We have a very complicated stretch of weather heading our way here in the Great Lakes region, starting out with a morning mixture of precipitation, changing over to rain during the day today. The rain does become heavy. Even some embedded thunder still possible, even though the risk area for severe weather is now shifted south of the Michigan-Indiana state line. Temperatures in the 40s and a powerful cold front coming through. Likely we're going to hear some rumbles of thunder, especially this evening and during the first part of the overnight period. As we get on the other side of that cold front, it becomes very, very windy here and turns sharply colder even by daybreak tomorrow. Here's a look at the latest on Storm Track Live Radar, and you can see here that we already are looking at that mixture of precipitation out over the central part of Lake Michigan. And as we expand the view for you, really is this area of rain here from just south of Chicago down into Indiana that is going to be most significantly impacting our weather. We continue to put a time tracker on this. It's moving to the northeast at about 35 to almost 40 miles an hour. So again, the leading edge of this precipitation here still to the south of South Bend, lifting into the Kalamazoo area by about 7:15, 7:30 at the earliest, and then into the Grand Rapids metro area a little later than that. So we are looking at, again, a lot of the morning commute dry. Along the lakeshore, you could get brushed with just a little bit of that light mixed precipitation. But again, most of our precipitation is this batch here that's south of South Bend this morning. As we look at a little bit of a broader view here for you on the radar, you can really see that that area of precipitation, especially back to our west, does already start to mix in some snow, and that's an indicator of what's coming our way next. 29 degrees in Big Rapids now, Mount Pleasant's at 30, 27 in Ionia, 31 now from Grand Rapids to Jackson, 34 degrees in Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, and Coldwater. So again, a lot of locations to our south where that precipitation will arrive earliest already have made the change over, warming above the freezing mark. You can see here what's lurking though off to our north and back to our west. There is some colder air that's pooling in. So for today, we get that southerly, or that initial part of the system, that southerly wind that's going to boost our temperatures into the 40s today. As we look at the advisories and alerts that are up regionally, a lot of wind advisories. There's going to be a tremendous amount of wind with this storm system. Winter weather advisory for most of West Michigan. Then we are looking at this pink shaded area here. That's an indication of winter storm warnings, and the reds indicate blizzard warnings as we've got a lot of wind and some heavy snow on the backside of the system. So here's a look at the FutureCast computer model stepping you through this area of precipitation. 9 o'clock this morning. Again, the heaviest of that, most of that rain still to the south of Kalamazoo. By 10, most of the area sees the rain mixing in, already looking at some heavy rainfall from Kalamazoo to Battle Creek. And notice this in the Grand Rapids, Holland, Grand Haven, Coopersville areas, Kent to Ottawa counties, still looking at that as a freezing mix, which lifts to the north by 1 o'clock this afternoon. Still could be looking at some significant freezing rain in places like Big Rapids and Newaygo and Mount Pleasant, even Greenville and Carson City. Well, most of West Michigan already makes the change over to plain old rain as we move through the rest of the afternoon into the evening. Again, areas to the north could see some freezing or mixed precipitation. Heaviest rain, though, lifts to the north here as we head through the later evening hours. By daybreak tomorrow, temperatures crash and we have snow mixing in, and you can see scattered snow showers at least through the first half of the day tomorrow. As we look at the day tomorrow, then we'll really start to see the heaviest of the snow wind down, about 1 to 3 inches on the backside of the system. But tomorrow we're looking at windy conditions, temperatures only in the 20s during the afternoon. I mean, when we talk windy, we're looking at winds sustained at about 40 miles an hour, gusts higher than that. And then you see we're locked in the cold air through the weekend, and then an Arctic blast returns. Check out those numbers. We could be back below 0 for early morning temperatures a week from today.